Hello, my name is Martyr, and welcome to a new Let's Play series. We're going to be playing the Banner Saga, guys. It's a game that was, really got a lot of good press last year, and I didn't jump on the bandwagon when I had the chance. It just kind of was those games that just kind of slipped by, like a couple others that have, there's a lot of games, indie games that come out in 1 year, guys. I can't do them all. I wish I could, but, I gotta eat and breathe and poop and stuff. But anyways, we're gonna be playing the Banner Saga. It is a tactical RPG, from what I understand. I've played it a tiny bit, just to get the basic concepts of what the game is like and how it works and all that, so that way we wouldn't necessarily have all this boring, lagging moments where I'm just reading instructions and learning how to do things. So we're going to start the game off, probably a new game. That's why I also have resume and load game as a feature. I'm also going to show you my heraldry. I'm not really sure what this was for, but I looked through this all and I was really curious about this. And there's all these kind of cool Kickstarter flags. I'm not sure really if this will be your banner inside the game. I kind of hope it will be, because on the the second to last page under the animals, I found this bunny, and this is literally the only bunny in the Banner Saga, at least from what I could tell. Unless somebody knows better, maybe you've played the Banner Saga, you can tell me. You're like, wrong, noob. There's one on row 3 on page 2. It's very possible. I tried to look through as many of them as I could and try to see if there was any bunnies. I didn't see any, but I did find this one. He's a bunny, and he has antlers, so he's even double more awesome. So yeah, we're going to have a bunny as my banner there. That's the one I wanted. And without further ado, we're going to start a new game and see what this is all about. About. The story of the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You'll occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. Now, like I said, I played the first mission into the second mission or so I kind of got an idea of what's going on in the universe, kind of. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survive through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge Deep into the northern wastes. This is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped: the sun. Which means we need to call Aslan. We need to call the lion, and he will bring back summer. Because the White Witch reigns, guys. That bitch. Narnia jokes? Sorry. Okay, I'll shut up now. Aslan. They're on their way to...
It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital.
I obviously turn on subtitles so that way we can understand what's going on here.
Came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way.
Winter is coming.
Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds.
We're going to go hang out with Eddard Stark.
We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home.
I love the voice acting so far.
Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Aha. Interesting. Like I said, there's a lot of things I like about the Banner Saga. So from what I understand, the art is a very beautiful art. The music is really just impactful. The voice acting is very well done. And it's just... I don't understand what that guy just said. There's just a lot of... the game just has a lot of good things going for it, and I'm really curious to see where it goes. And I look forward to playing it. Everybody's got a beard, man. That guy's got a Hogan on the left. He's got a Hogan stash. Right there on the left, guys. You see that guy? Oh, he might have just died. I'm not sure. Watch out, Hogan. Oh, Hogan got hit by a shield. So this is our first battle. This is kind of like a basic tutorial battle. And explains how things work. By the way, I expect the episodes to run from about, anywhere from, 20 minutes to 25 minutes at the most. Hopefully not as long. I may do what I did in certain battles, like in, in XCOM and end things in the middle of a mission, depending on how long the mission is, but I don't get the impression the missions are going to be super long. You arrive just in time. The chieftain and his men are looking tougher than they are bargained for. Okay. These ports show the order of initiative. We're taking turns from left to right. Your abilities are blue and the enemy's red. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to skip a lot of this stuff because it's basically kind of like your basic tactical game. The blue area we can move into. We can move into the yellow area at the cost of this thing called willpower. Giants take up 4 squares, whereas humans only take up 1, for instance. Really simplistic stuff. You click to left click to move. I don't think the game features controller support. I'm pretty sure about that. When you target an enemy, you can attack 2 different things. You can either attack his strength, which is a representation of his damage and his health, or you can attack his armor, which basically kind of doesn't... The armor is kind of like a buff, basically. It lowers your strength when you attack him. So if your strength is like higher than his armor and his health, you'll basically kill him. You can choose to either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers beyond each icon show the damage you will do to that stat. Strength counts as both health and damage, as you can see right here. Loss of strength of 2 means you'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack, by breaking armor, blah, 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 blah. You get the basic idea. Breaking armor kind of is like an investment into taking out that character. So our character has a strength of 10. I'm guessing, which is pretty free. Oh, no, that's the enemy raider. What's our strength? Our strength is 9. We're going to smash his face in. Oh, he's so freaking dead. Basically, I guess just renown is kind of like experience. And now it's going to be their turn to take an action and do whatever they want. They're going to attack me. We'll do a little damage against your shield or high armor. Here we go. He's not going to do much. He's 1 point of damage. Now, after Warhawk turns, he appears to be out of range. Again, this is explaining how willpower works. You can use basically 2 points of willpower to kind of boost your range and move farther into combat. And that's what we're doing right now. As you can see, basically lost 2 points of willpower. Each character has abilities also, depending on the character, the class, whatever they have. And basically you can kind of click on those and activate those in the middle of combat, which we're going to go ahead and again do now. When you basically kill almost everybody, that activates pillage mode. That make quick work of chieftain's bodyguards. There's only 1 enemy left. Players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. So we don't really need to move twice in a row because we're right by this guy. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest this turn. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. Your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but with willpower can be used to boost your damage. Click on the chieftain to attack. Again, this is just showing you that you can devote extra willpower points to boost your damage. So you see, every time I click on that, the number's going up. I want it to go up to 9, so I can kill the son of a bitch. And there you go. That's kind of a basic rundown of the combat. And it's kind of why I wanted to play the game. Just that way I can explain it to you guys rather quickly, and we wouldn't be here having to have you listen to me reading all this stuff and stumbling through it all. And we can just get into the game.
How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other. Even before the threats arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more threats to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first.
Do you have a fanny pack?
Take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade. Quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head.
It sucks for you, dude.
I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal. I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
So now we gotta fix this guy's problems and try to, I guess, kind of bring order to this area from these bandits, is what our first objective is here. Hopefully we can get through the second battle. I don't know. Maybe we won't. We'll see. We're basically just start meeting more characters at this point. I played the next mission, so I know what's going to happen up to the second mission here. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in steps to you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Edic, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? I'll be like, what do you want? Because he looks like he has an accent. The governor tells me you're giving us a hand. What did you have in mind? Scaffoldings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. We're hoping you join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Alright, so we're going to go to the marketplace. Alright, again, this is a really strange way you interact with certain objects, like you click on the terrain. I have no idea what any of this currently means. I will figure this out hopefully a little bit later, I guess. There's the options menu. I don't think there's really much to play with as far as options go. Let's just go to the market, gosh dang it. Let's go, let's slaughter these bastards. You meander through the rows of open-faced houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular branches as you approach. Howd, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The scaffolding's chieftain bled out about an hour ago had, so when you tell me the rat's anus of the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. They don't talk to me. I don't have patience. I don't have the patience for this. Had sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? We could either intimidate him, pay him, or do nothing. I'm going to pay him. You toss a sliver of silver on the table. Both men look at you with surprise. Had gestures meekly to a variety of junk from his stall. Take whatever you like. Only thing I'd like is the name of a place. Nobleman by the east wall, but that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away at the wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over. You figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Gandalf, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought them while you were walking around. Why? You look good. I'm glad you care. Gandalf goes off to look for more stalls. Eric, that man of yours seems unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be a scaffolding. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a meat hall? Best I can tell. The name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would have loved to put a few of these skulls on the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? What a luxury. Come on, you've already mopped up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. All right. Heading into the second mission rather quickly here. Where is it? It's right over here. There we go. You arrive in front of what must be Nolan. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out. Alex says, you're over shoulder ready. Let's get it over with. That's the spirit, says Valgard. Okay, here we go. Valgard boots the front door so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn, wide-eyed. Drunken scaffoldings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and meat steins in the process. This is the second battle here, guys. Hopefully we can wrap this up here before the end of the first episode. Just giving us kind of introduction to the game and how everything works. Last time I kind of borked this one up, so it's a pretty interesting, very not necessarily easy tactical game. I will say that much. I'm ready. Alright, now let's see. Our man has 12 armor, 10 shield. I kind of want to put him into a position where we can kind of wait for the enemy to head towards us, in a way. I'm going to be okay with this. I can kind of see him swooping around them. Most of them should die fairly easily. You know what? Let's go this way, yeah. Alright, he's going to get towards our man here. He hit my armor, that prick. That's okay. I'm going to approach him from behind. He has an armor of 6. I think I can kill him in one shot, though. Beautifully done. All we gotta do is kind of watch out for this main group here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and rest. And gather up a willpower point, which will be nice. And then I'm gonna move around my giant friend here. And turn. Okay. We're going to move one down and then whack that guy. He has a health of 6. We're not going to do much to him. So we're actually going to go ahead and attack his armor. He has really bad, sturdy armor, that guy. Okay. I think we can probably kill this guy. Jesus, this guy is a beast! He's just like, whatever, I'll take you all down, bitches. Okay. Now, one thing I will say is I don't think there's a way to swivel the camera, which can be kind of slightly annoying in this game. I wish there was a way to kind of see... Oh, we're going to kill him right now. Check this out. Biggity bam! Beautifully done. I'm trying to take out my man here, which is not cool in my book. So he will die a horrible death. Man, he can't do much damage, but he can boost up his damage. He'll do 4 points damage. So hopefully somebody can kill him. He's got to be a little careful himself there, though. There we go. Now we're in position to hit either this guy or this guy. We're going to hit this guy. Prevent him from attacking. Doing much better this round, I have to say. I'm going to want to get that guy out of there, though. Shoot. He has 6 health. He's dead. Oh, he's not dead. I'm kind of shocked by that. That's okay, because he did leave one of his men open from behind. Let's see, we can attack that guy, do 5 points damage to him, or... Hold on. We can do how much damage to this guy? How much health does he have? He's 7. Damn, okay. Let's aim for the higher damage target here. He has 8. Yeah, what the hell? It's not like we should hold on to the points for any particular reason. This guy is getting pretty hurt, but I think he'll be okay. Okay, this guy's taking this guy on. I'm going to do quite a bit of damage to him. Nicely done. Killing their damage is what I'm trying to do here. We're going to want to get this guy out of there. I'm going to go ahead and use Tempest and hit both of these guys. I think we might have won. We just slaughtered them. Nicely done. No one died. You got a basic understanding of how combat works. That was fantastic. Looks like Gandalf got a promotion. And we got quite a bit of renown there, which makes me happy. Well, we got still about a minute left, so we'll continue on here. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to wash off this blood. Oh, that's Eirik. I'm sorry. Eirik is looking out the hall's windows onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold red and blues. One banner I know well, Wagner. Next for Varl Kingship last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guess. See what I deal with all day? Things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no more rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? What is it? If you happen to saw our guest down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Elric and Valgard hustle from the meat house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. And that's basically how we're going to end the first episode of the Banner Saga, guys. We kicked some ass. We took some names. It was a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed this first episode, guys. I'm really interested to see where the series goes. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. I think it's going to be pretty neat. I hope we can name our men. I'm not really sure if we can. I haven't, to be honest, know all that much about the Banner Saga. I'm going to be learning as much as you guys are as we get deeper into this game. I'm really hoping we can name our men, because that'd be really cool, because then I can name after awesome subscribers like you guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, tweet me at MartyrHJ, guys, and we will see you next time.